Hello, welcome to Trade Accounts 101. We're going to be covering trading software in this session. All right, so in the world of Forex is just a little bit different than any other type of investing. If you go to TD Ameritrade has trading software for you. If you go to E-Trade, they have trading software for you. Now, that does happen in the world of Forex. Many brokers will have their own trading platforms, their own proprietary trading platforms that they can use. However, in Forex, there are lots of other trading platforms that you can use, and some of them are very exciting. So I wanted to go through today trading software, how it works, what you want to look for, and we're going to go through some of the choices of whether you should go with what your broker is offering you or if you want to go with some of the other products out there in the marketplace. So your trading platform is going to be your home base. This is going to be where you do all your work. This is where you're going to make all your trades. This is where you're going to manage your account. This is where you're going to do everything. So make sure that this is something you can handle. Now, just like everything in life, there is beginner level platforms and there are expert level platforms. If you are not too computer savvy, if you are new to Forex trading, please do not get in the fastest vehicle you can, the most difficult platform. The trading platform you choose should be equal to your skill or knowledge level. This is something that over time you may find that you've outgrown a trading software and you want to move into the next one. That's perfectly fine. If you are a fairly proficient FX trader, go ahead and choose something that is a little bit more advanced. But do not. The worst thing you can do, look, trading is hard enough. The worst thing you can do is jump into an advanced trading platform to where you're confused, you're overwhelmed, you're clicking the wrong buttons, making mistakes, and you failed because you just bit off the wrong piece of technology. Make sure you get the right platform. Customization is huge. Pretty much everything I'm going to show you is pretty customizable, but you want to be able to go in and make your page your way. You're going to be using different indicators. You're going to be using different ways to look at things, different time frames. Make sure that your platform can handle everything you need it to do. And that's really what it comes down to is the right trading platform is it gives you the ability to do everything you want to do. Once it stops allowing you to do what you want to do, it's time for a new platform. It's time to graduate up to the next level. So if you start off with a fairly easy platform and then you say, hey, you know what, I would like to do some contingency stops on my trailing stops, and you find out, oh, they don't allow that, okay, now you know it's time to move to someone that will. Programming capabilities. In the world of trading, programming is becoming a bigger and bigger deal. And especially in Forex, programming is a big deal. So there are some softwares where you can literally go in and write your own programs, or you can literally go in and upload programs that other people have written, and they just work flawlessly. If this is something you are experienced with and want to do, then I would highly suggest that you choose a trading platform that allows custom programming. If you are fairly new to trading and not very tech savvy, why don't you put this one on the back burner, and then once you get to that point, I think then will be the time to make a move. And then the last thing, mobile trading. Look, everyone needs to have a mobile trading platform and a good one. And this is where you're going to find the smaller brokers will not have a mobile trading platform. This is huge. When I started trading back in the mid-90s, we did not have cell phones. We had cell phones, but they were flip phones. And there was no texting. There was no internet on your phones. When I traded, I had to be behind a computer. Now, look, I couldn't be at a computer at my house because my house didn't have internet. If I did, I had dial-up internet, which was not good enough. I had to be at my office where there was a dedicated T1 line, and I had to be there. And if I wasn't there, I couldn't do anything. I was chained to that desk. I am a huge fan of mobile trading. Mobile trading has changed my entire life. Now you can do this from anywhere. You can do this from your house. You can do this from your tablet. You can do this from your phone. You could travel all over the world. I've traded from an underground cave in Turkey, in central Turkey. I've traded from Easter Island. I've traded all over the world, and it's amazing. So mobile trading is something to me is you just must have a good mobile trading system. So these are the things you need to take a look for. In the beginning, if you are fairly new to trading, Forex trading, and you're not super tech savvy, I'm going to go ahead and say go with what your broker has offered. So they've put together these products, these trading platforms, to be really easy to use. Now, I'm just going to list a couple here. These are some of the biggest brokers out there: FXCM, Awanda, Interactive Brokers. They have the Trader Workstation. So basically, when you open an account with these firms, they basically say, hey, look, here's our software. You can use it totally free. It's super easy to use. And they are good and easy to use. So I would say if you don't know about trading software, I think you should start with what your broker offers you. Look, they're good platforms. They're easy platforms. They all have good mobile platforms. It's going to be a good place for you to start. All right, if you are more experienced, then there are a number of Forex trading platforms. Now, the way these platforms work, I want you to imagine your broker account being the bank. The trading platform simply being something that lays over that account. So the trading platform is not your account. Your account is held at the broker. Your trading platform is simply the software that tells your broker what to do. Now, again, if you open up an account with FXCM, they will say, hey, do you want to use our trading station software? If you say yes, this is the software that you are going to interact with your broker. When you say buy, they're going to go ahead and buy. When you say sell, they're going to sell. However, there are other programs out there that you can purchase. Sometimes you can get them for free, that you basically will connect to your broker. So again, it's very easy to do. One of the ones I want to talk about is Metatrader. Metatrader is the world's most popular FX trading platform. It's huge out there. Metatrader is kind of the standard. So you literally go into Metatrader and you just connect it to your broker. You just connect it to your broker from this point on. Even if you have an FXCM account, you're using Metatrader to relay your messages to your broker. If you want to buy through your broker, you put it in through your Metatrader system. If you want to sell, you put in through your Metatrader. Now, some of these secondary softwares, they cost money. A very popular one is called NinjaTrader as well. NinjaTrader, I think it costs a couple $100 a year. Look into them. If you want to go with an outside product, then this is what you're going to want to look for. All right. One of the things you need to understand is that the way it works is that when you use your broker software, it's not going to be as customizable as stuff like NinjaTrader, stuff like Metatrader. If you are a programmer, I think you're going to find that the broker software just doesn't do it. If you're an advanced trader, I think you're also going to find it's just not going to do it. So advanced traders, they more likely are going to use something like Metatrader. Metatrader is fully programmable. You can load up expert advisors, expert indicators. These are simply programs that do some of the things you want to do, and they just automate it. So if you want to write a system that alerts you when a currency hits a certain level on a technical chart, you program that and then you put it in your software and it literally tells you, okay, this is now telling you it's time to buy. So you'll program that stuff. When you're looking into trading software, do your research. The greatest thing about the internet is that you can go out and get research. The worst thing about the internet is that any idiot can give you their opinion. So I'm hoping that by now, as the internet has evolved a little bit, you understand that whatever software you go research, there's going to be someone that tells you it's crap. And I think we've all understand that now. I remember when the internet first came along and there was like 2 reviews on something, and if or maybe there's 5 reviews. If one of the reviews was bad, I'd say, "Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this company. They're the worst company in the world." And now I've been around long enough to say that person sucks. Now look, if there's again a bunch of positives and 1 or 2 negatives, yes, whatever. But when you go out and you see the consistent negatives, all of a sudden that's when it makes sense to say, you know what, maybe I do want to look for some other things. So review sites, trading publications, stuff like stocks and commodities magazines, they're going to come out with reviews. Those are my favorite reviews because these are people in the business. They know the business. They're not trying to generate clicks. A lot of these online review sites, they're simply set up to generate clicks because they're trying to drive traffic to their websites. So you need to understand when you go on these sites, understand that if it's sponsored by FXCM and they happen to say that FXCM is the greatest software out there, you're not getting an unbiased opinion. So I really like these trading publications when they come out. They've already got their viewership. They're just putting out content, and this is a good place to go for content. And also online trading forums. These are a good place to find other traders just like you who have gone out, tried other platforms. It's a good place to find, some good information. Of course, sadly, you're going to have to deal with the negative person in there that is, again, just there to cause trouble. But hopefully, we've all been around the internet enough to understand, yes, we're going to get that, but let's separate out the good from the bad. All right, next I want to talk about trade journaling software. This is something you absolutely need when it comes to software. Now, me personally, I hate journaling. And I say hate with hatred in my heart. This is something that was very difficult for me to do. And I remember when I first started out, I was told to journal. I said, whatever. And when I finally decided I'm going to get serious about this trading, I'm really going to get serious. And so I was going to do everything. And I started to journal. It was tough for me to do. But boy, did I see results from it. And all of a sudden, all the things that I wondered, why can't I do this? Why am I making money here? All of a sudden, it was clear to me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I see it. And then I could make some changes. And then at that point, things got better. So journaling software has come a long way. And you're definitely going to want to have journaling software. Reports are the key to it. So again, you're going to put up a whole bunch of data. So again, you're going to be making trade after trade after trade. You just want to be able to put it in, and then you want to ask for reports. And so the reports are really where the gem is. I made 100 trades. Tell me, what was my worst trade? Well, how would I like to go in and look at my worst trade? Can I learn anything from that trade? What was my best trade? What was my win-loss percentage? What was my profit factor? Reports are huge. Now, I did not have the benefit of this when I started, but you do. Downloadable data. Wow. I had to do everything by hand. You are going to be able to just download. So if you go with a broker, make sure it's compatible with the journaling software, and you can literally download your information from a live account or a demo account into your journal, and then it just spits out the reports. One of the other features I like that's become popular is the ability to share. As you're learning this, it's great to be able to share your journal with other traders. Some professional traders will actually give you some notes and some updates. Hey, what you can do to change this. The ability to share is a huge deal because learning trading all by yourself is really tough. Having people around you and being able to give people feedback, that is absolutely huge. Now I'm just going to put up a couple of choices up here. I get no kickback. Maverick gets no kickback. This is just stuff you could have Googled on your own. But my FX book is really considered the standard in FX journaling. It's really cool. It's got great share features. You can download from pretty much every major broker. It's really good. We use TradeBench at Maverick Trading. We love it a lot. But again, all of these things, just go in, do your research, see which one is going to fit what you like better, and then make your choice with there. Some are free, some cost money. That's also something you should research when you look into them. So your trading software, this is really important to you. This is what you're going to be spending all of your time on. Make sure you like it. Make sure it's customizable. Make sure that it's going to be something that will allow you to trade how you want to trade. Educate yourself on it. The very first time I got onto a trading system, it was overwhelming. It was confusing. I didn't know how to do it. There's so much help out there. Every single broker will have tutorial videos. There's YouTube videos. Read through blogs. There's help out there. So if software is an issue, if you feel I'm not savvy enough to trade because I'm not very good on a computer, the help is out there. You just have to go through the work. All right. Well, that is trading software. Thanks, everyone.